Tim and Aaron Toolman back at you. Today I wanted to show you the Bauer 20 volt lithium ion caulking gun, and I did pick this up at Harbor Freight. I think it was like 39 or 40 bucks. It was pretty inexpensive, and right now I'm actually caulking a tub in a house I'm working on to flip. I want to show you the caulking gun. Now, I don't have any Bauer batteries, so I went on Amazon and I found this. You see some of my videos, I'll try to link them in the description, but I found these adapters that allows you to put a Dewalt battery on the Bauer tool. And
amazing.
I have mostly Dewalt tools except for a few Bauer tools, which, like I said, they can take the Dewalt batteries with the adapters. So I wanted a powered caulking gun because I'd never really had one before, and you can see it kind of lays out a really nice line. And I just did this part here in a second. I'll show you. I'll turn this thing on, but I wanted to show you to you. It's super simple. There's a button here right here that allows you to push this in, and you can move this big, I don't know what you call it, arm, gear arm or something. And then it has a deal that you can pierce the caulking gun with. It does not have a cutter that I've seen. I haven't seen it anywhere on here, so you have to cut the tip with the knife, which I normally do anyway. And then it does come with like a belt clip, so you can hang it on stuff. And it's very easy to use. It actually retracts. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. So you put it up in your area, push the button, and then you see the caulking start to come out, and you just start moving it. The nice thing about this is you don't really have to, I'm trying to do this one-handed, and let go. It stops the flow and it retracts the arm a little bit, so you don't get a bunch of big globber at the end. Yes, I do have a little bit of thing right here, but I'm going to smooth it out here in a second. It's hard to do with this one hand holding the camera. So I wanted to show you, and let me start on this side here. Let's see if this is a little easier to do. So I'll start in the corner, and you just keep a steady pace, which is really nice. Now I could leave it like this, and sorry, my finger is in the way. I could leave it like this and not come back and smooth it, but I don't work that way. Finish the job. So, and like I said, when you release the button, this pulls back a little bit, so you don't have a bunch of gushing out at the other end. So, yeah, it's a really nice caulking gun. It works really well. It does have a indicator where you can do. I leave it at the lowest setting, but it has like 4 or 5, I think 5 settings on here, so you can increase it if you want a whole bunch of pressure. Like if you're doing some sort of glue or something like that, you can crank it way up. And I've been using it at this level, and works fine. And so I'm gonna smooth this out. I'll get right back to you. So I got it all smoothed out, and I've been using this. I picked up this, I think it's a Cobalt maybe from Lowe's, Husky, I guess Home Depot. And typically I do is I get this wet, and that way the caulking comes off, and the excess I just kind of scrape off here on the thing of the bucket and just kind of clean it off in the water, and then go down and smooth it out. Works really well. You can see it left a really nice clean line. So I'm going to do the back here in a second, and which is nice. Let's see if I can do this one-handed with you again. All right, and push the button. It's coming out. Hope you can see this in the camera, because I've kind of got it, my arm in a weird spot. You just release. It retracts the deal again, and see it lay down a nice even deal there. And then let me see if I can do this with you. So I just take this and wet it, and push fairly hard. This is how I've been doing it for a long time. And it gets off a real nice line. You can even make it smaller if you want to, which I'm going to. It gets off in the corner there. Gets you a real nice seal. And just a real nice line. And I'm gonna finish up this tub. But I wanted to show you that the 20 volt, I think, like I said, I think the caulking gun was like 39. I'll put a price up on the video. I think it was like 39 bucks, and I think this adapter was, I don't know, $12 to $15. I don't remember offhand, but I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you do happen to order those off of Amazon, I will get a small commission. I'll leave a link to the caulking gun, but you can pick it up at Harbor Freight. I am not a affiliate with Harbor Freight though. Yeah, it's just a really decent caulking gun. I don't know if they have one on Amazon like this, but I was at Harbor Freight and I said, I'll try that and see how it works. It actually works really, really well. I do actually recommend it. I've pretty much done this whole house and with the caulking with it, and you can see it's already got a bunch of paint and caulking and stuff on it. So it's getting well used, and I have not had any issues at all. I've had this for probably about, I don't know, 6 months or so, and it works really, really well. I wanted one that was Dewalt, but I have not seen one. If there is one, please try to send me a link with it, email me a link.
That's expensive.
But I have not seen one that Dewalt makes, and I'm sure if Dewalt does make one, it'd be a lot more expensive than 39 bucks. So in the interest of saving money and not going broke, I like this one. It works really well. All right, I'm gonna see if I can do this without making a mess. So just push the button, got my caulking coming out, and lays down a really nice line. The thing is, most of the time you don't have any big clumps or anything unless I stop. But if I let go like that and then it came off the line there, it's okay, I'll clean it up. Works really well. Let me do this other side. I hadn't figured out how to hold the caulking tube in there. What I may do is put a rubber band on there, and I'll show you what I mean. So when I get started with this, the caulking tube comes up a little bit. See the caulking tube come out of the holder? So I think if I put a rubber band, that was the only issue that I saw with this. Since the plunger comes out, see what it does like that? So I think what I might try, like I said, put a rubber band around it, and that way I can flip it over, because if I flip it over like this, you see the caulking tube moves. All right, so what I did was I took and put a piece of tape around the caulking tube, and now I can flip it over without that, because like I said, when the plunger comes back, it actually loosens up the caulking tube, and it won't fall out unless it's all the way back. But now I can flip it over and start up when I have to worry about the caulking tube kind of slipping out. And I think see, there it goes. I think the nice thing about this thing too is it kind of stands up on its own too. But I think either a rubber band or a zip tie, you don't necessarily have to have tape on it. It's just what I had available here. And I think that worked out really, really well. Now I can come back and do my cleanup. Clean up my lines and get my thing wet in here and come down, clean it up real good. Again, I'll put a link to this. I'm not a Harbor Freight affiliate, but I'll put a link to it if you want to try to order online and skip the store visit. I always like to go into the store, so that's just me. So hope you have a great day. Hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please go down there and hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell icon. You get notified when I post a new video or go live. This is Tim Ayertuma back at you.
I'll be back.